Hi, I'm Crystal. Today I want to talk about a couple of different lip looks that I love. This one being the more dramatic of the two. As you can see, this is actually a couple of different liners and a couple of different lipsticks. I also want to do a nude and touch on overlining. So please like and subscribe, and here we go. You want to first have your lighter lip liner color. Then you want to have a slightly darker lip liner color. And then you want to have, of course, the lipstick that you're using and a gloss to finish it off with. For the sake of today's nude lip, will be using, these are Maybelline lip liners. I have color 118 Raw Chocolate. So there you go. Not exactly a nude color itself, but you'll see how it plays out here in just a second. My lighter lip liner color, just a few shades, very close, is what you want to do typically. This is 110 Purely Nude Maybelline. So here we go. First I'm going to go in with my lighter lip liner shade. It's a pretty nude color. We're going to employ a little bit of the overlining. I can show you how to do that without it looking too corny. They're not perfect, they're kind of asymmetrical. That's, nobody's perfect. But I do have a pretty strong Cupid's bow. If you want to create a Cupid's bow on yourself, then you will need to overline. This is just gonna go over how I do it. And you can use that as a guide for if you're wanting to create more of a Cupid's bow, more of an upper lip, how to do it without making it look corny. So I'm going to go in on the top of Cupid's bow, make an X, and even go a little bit higher. You can see where your lip meets your skin, it kind of rolls back. I want to include that rolled back in the liner. Now what I don't want to do is include where the lip meets the skin and overline in these corners, because that begins to look weird. I just want to trace my natural lip line from the corner of my mouth. Another key thing, you want to connect the corners of your mouth. If you don't, it looks weird. All right, so there I just followed the line of my lip up to the top of my Cupid's bow. Top of my Cupid's bow area, going above and beyond a little bit with the overlining. All right, this is where I'm a little bit uneven, asymmetrical, gonna fill it in a little more on this side to hopefully even that out. Now, bottom lip, your overlining wants to be here at the bottom, not on the sides. That looks weird. It creates kind of like that duck lip effect. I think that was like a cool thing for a minute, but it's not cool. All right, so going under to create that pout. So over up here, under down here. Following lip line on the sides. Connecting the corners. Now, also with this same lip liner, I'm going to brush up onto my lips, and this is what's gonna make my lip color last long. The lip liner makes it stay. There we go. So next up, I'm going to pull in the slightly darker, in this case, chocolatey color lip liner. This lip liner is gonna just go right at the Cupid's bow where I overlined to give that more definition, and right underneath where I overlined to give that definition. We'll blend it out a touch, but really those are the only two spots that it needs to go. top and the bottom. Creating a pout, y'all. It's fun. All right, my next step here will be to bust out lipstick. Today I'm using a MAC color. It's called Twig. It's a satin lipstick. It's a pretty basic nude, maybe a little mauve-y. I do love the mauves. Bust out my lip brush. Again, connect the corners. Go right up to where you overlined it. All right, one of the reasons that I really, one of the main reasons that I like using a lip brush is because it kind of controls the amount of product that you are putting on your lip. That way it's not really necessary to blot. You can if you like, but you don't have excess product sitting on your lip, so it's not gonna like get weird and gummy and make that weird gummy line later on. The brush really just applies the right amount and you spread it around nice and evenly. All right, last step here is a gloss. I have the Fenty Glow Gloss. There we go. Everybody talks about how great it is, and honestly, it's true. I love it, and it goes with a lot of different lip colors, not just nudes. I'll get a pretty decent amount on my applicator. And I kind of like to dab right along the thickest part of my lip in the center to add that little bit of gloss. Extra little bit of pop. Could even use a little more. Beautiful. All right, so this is the nude. Coming out a little more mauve-y, but you get the idea. I'll show you here just a quick second. This same technique with these 4 steps in a totally different color, and then add in a 5th step to add some more fun dimension to your lip. Okay, more lip fun. I also wanted to do this in a more dramatic, fun color. We have these friends right here. So I'm working with a lasting finish lip liner. This is a Rimmel Bitten Red. There you go. My slightly darker shade that I'll be using to accentuate my pout on the top and the bottom like we covered is it Bodyography? Very similar, just a little bit more plum. First I'm gonna lay down my dark shade of lipstick. This little guy is MAC Diva. It's kind of a dark red plum burgundy. And then I'm going to layer my lips with, I have a MAC Russian Red. Yeah, there you go. And then I'm gonna use the Fenty Glow again because I love it so much. All right, so again, your lips are moisturized. Let's dive in with our lighter lip liner. In this instance, this will be the Rimmel Bitten Red. Under on the bottom. neck corners. Again, go up onto the lip a little. And we are overlining the Cupid's bow. And then shading down towards the center of the lip. But not covering the whole lip. You'll see why. For the further definition, I'm going to use the Bodyography Rosewood, slightly darker, to define the Cupid's bow. And the bottom lip. As you start to fill in, still leave a little patch towards the center. All right, let's resume with the lip brush. And we're going to use Diva, which is our darker, more burgundy color. We'll load up our brush. Go right up to that line you created. Okay, not totally even on the top lip, but see how we left some real estate there? It looks really weird right now. However, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with our Russian red, our lighter little lipstick. We're gonna leave the previous color, Diva, on our brush. Load her up. And go in and fill in that center portion that you left bare. This creates like a fun ombre lip, and I really hope that this is translating into the video. It just adds more dimension and fun. It's really pretty. You want to kind of blend this red out with your darker color. This is the same thing that we did before with our nude colors. Hard to get it totally perfect, I will admit. So, darker colors require a little more attention to detail. All right, last step. Back to our Fenty, back to the Fenty Glow Gloss. Load up my little wand here. And let's get to dabbing. It just gives it a beautiful, like slightly wet shine. That I love. Love, love, love. All right. What do you think?